Another full count pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Now in the box,
first baseman,
Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan
And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And that misses. 1-1. Polanco, the runner at third. Garver over at second. Kay on at first with 2 down. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Ryan O'Hearn comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Batting 6.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Hayes looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Down the third baseline to his right, Lewis. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Striding forward now is the DH.
Leading off
Randy
for the
Cesar.
Twins.
He'll get to take his first cuts
hitter,
here.
Randy Cesar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Phillips is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
JJ.
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Cave. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Ball 1. Cave is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We play.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there, and it's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. The timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. Phillips, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's running. So the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Kansas City. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now, Jorge Polanco yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Polanco
starts him out with a slider for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. So he's in at 3rd to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner in scoring position with none out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-1 to him now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Riding in once again. Mitch Garver. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
A man at third with 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
left
Alex
fielder,
K.
Alex K.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Full count still. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. Striding in, Rico Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Rico.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Castillo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Downs is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam McMillan. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good.
Number
but
66.
Just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter.
Ready now, Ronnie Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
O'Hearn on second, Rojas at first, 2 out in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hay. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins lead it 1-0.
Leading up for the Twins,
and he's the
third baseman,
American League Player of the Month.
Lewis.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here,
now
it's not the end of the world.
First baseman.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's
now
extended his hit streak
the
to 9
designated
games,
hitter.
and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Randy Cesar will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Heath makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in,
second baseman,
Downs.
J.J. Downs.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Oh, that's foul.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today.
Leading
As
off for
far
Kansas
too
City,
often, they've been swinging
right
at pitches
fielder, number
outside the
14,
strike zone. That's leading
Brett
to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
now batting, the designated hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. And we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The center.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Nick Heath. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leave one. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Twins.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jake Cave. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. One strike now from Archer. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess the things here. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. There he goes. And he steps off. The tag, and he is cooked at first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is line to left. Castillo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are
now
two
batting,
gone now.
right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, the catcher.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. We're going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Ready with the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So striding in, Rico Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher,
so another
3.
exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside of the plate right there.
Number
Trying to
66.
bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. McMillan stands at first with 1 out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Kepler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rojas. No balls and 1 strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ronnie Rojas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Hayes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please.
Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28, Jorge Lopez.
Digging in, Alex K.
Leading
comes
up
into this for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Alex.
Now the pitch.
K.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Royce Lewis will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1 the count. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor.
At the plate, Connor Justice. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Randy Cesar. First offering on its way. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And he popped him up. Justice has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, J.J. Downs. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Center
Stepping
fielder,
in, Jake Cave. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving an umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
The batter, number 11.
Single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Polanco.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. This is pulled into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So coming to the plate, Nick Heath. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball well outside. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kay has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line scored at this point in the contest. Stepping in, Sam McMillan. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He's feeling it out there on the mound.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another chance, Max Kepler. And he'll
leading
start
up
out the
for
bottom
the
of the 8th inning.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Softly hit toward the hole. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's
Mitch
the cleanup hitter, Mitch
Garver.
Garver. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Hay. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is.
Your
Miguel
attention,
Castro
please.
comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching
shut
for the
things
Twins.
down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
Kicking off
Miguel
the top of the 9th, Ryan
Castro.
O'Hearn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Twins are into the bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days. But it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 2-0 finish today. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never
the final
looked
line
back.
score for this
Flash
afternoon's ball
Gordon
game
records
for the
his
victorious
21st
Twins.
win of the
2
year
runs
as he
on
racked
8
up 10
hits.
strikeouts
No
in the
errors.
effort.
They left
Miguel
7 men
Castro
on base.
wraps it up for the save, his 33rd.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Flash Gordon keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 2-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Entering the day's action, the Twins are leading the Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 7-5. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 13 games out. And the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. As of today, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. As of right now, the Rays are atop the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Athletics are atop the American League West. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-4. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 11 games out of first, while the Yankees are 2nd in the division, 10.5 back. The Mariners combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-1. As of today, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, 6 games out of first. And the Rangers are 4th in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. Max Fried got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 7-2. He currently has the most wins in the National League. In the standings, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Braves are 3rd in the division, 16 games out of first. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. And the Pirates are 2nd in the division, 10 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-6. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. And the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Dodgers completed the long 4-game sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, 6 games up on 2nd place. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-4. Heading into the day, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, 17 games out of first, while the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.